this is the biggest failure of our lives, but there is so much to be grateful for, and there's so many blessings that have come from it, and God has used it anyway. And you know what I'm saying? God used not just the product. We just were so focused on the product.
Yeah, it's true.
And he just is so focused on the process and the connections and the relationships that we were building. And so, I want to encourage, you guys that as you are going through, some of you may be just on the other side of a big failure, or just on the other side of a season of failure, or you haven't gotten there yet. And maybe this is just going to be encouraging stuff that you can remember. We just want to encourage you guys that through all of the seasons of life that God brings your way, it's just important to remember to be grateful and to look at the things that we are grateful for.
Well, and as we were preparing for this, you said we wouldn't be doing this.
Oh, totally.
Without having gone through the whole Sway experience.
Totally. We would not have, and we wouldn't be the same people. We would not be doing this. I think, and let me say this, because I think if there had been something like this and I had been able to hear something like this early on as, 17 or 18 or 19-year-old Sarah, I just would have been so encouraged.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try really hard not to tear up, but I think I just would have been so encouraged, and I would have just had a little bit of a perspective shift. And it's just that 1 ounce of perspective shift that can make all the difference in how you view this project and in how you view this. Literally, I have had therapy over this. I'm not joking. I have had therapy over this massive failure of my life. And I just don't view it that way anymore. Or I've changed my definition of failure. I just don't see it as this huge negative time in my life. It's so full of positivity. It's not the way I wanted it. It's not the way I thought it was going to happen. But there's just so many good things that came from it, and I'm really grateful.
Well, it's a very special chapter.
Oh.